I mean, I could talk about like my time at Evo really quick, and I just say that that was really fun. Evo is always a blast to go to. A lot. I did more work than I did. Like, I mean, I guess I did everything right. So let's see. So you can see, like, I'm still. I really just got home today. I haven't even unpacked or anything. So got a couple things for my son. Got some Kirby plushies for him because he likes Kirby. As I'm just finding that out. So got some Kirby things for him. Right there. One with a donut, other one saying 30th anniversary. So yeah, that's for him. Yeah, competed. I can show you my placements for those. Yeah. So you can see right here. I don't know if you can actually see that. I might have to zoom it up. So Evo, I competed in 3 games. I've competed in King of Fighters, Tekken 8, and Street Fighter 6. King of Fighters, I'm actually more surprised about. I got 193rd place out of 375, players. I'm surprised about that because I have, I literally have done no prep for this. So the person that I beat, or the 2 people that I beat, I am sorry to say that yeah, I use more fundamentals in like fighting games overall than like the game itself. Like I haven't again, like I said, I haven't played anything for a good while, and yeah, I got 2 wins, surprisingly enough, and I got placed 193rd. So I'm shocked as much as you are that I got that placement. So yeah, King of Fighters 193rd place, and then go back to my page. Tekken. So Tekken, I'm the most disappointed about for me, because I put in a lot of time, if not more, than I did with Street Fighter preparing for this, because it was a newer game. I went 0-2, unfortunately, for Tekken 8, and so it's funny because it's not funny because I was kind of upset about it. The first match I was playing casuals with this guy, and he was using Lily, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's my first time here," and all that stuff. And so like I was beating him down, like, "Wow, he's really his first time here. That's crazy." And I was using my main Jin, and then when we came to tournament match, I was like, "Okay, you know, I played this guy in casual. I was like, it's gonna be fine, right? It's gonna be kind of be a walk in the park." Nope. He ends up saying like, "Oh, Lily's not my main," and decides to use Xiaoyu, and I was not expecting that, and he promptly beats my ass. Like he was basically sandbagging me, and I got so upset about it. Like, what the hell, like, dude? Because he came into the like the situation where like, oh, like it's my first time, I don't know how to play. It came off the vibe to me, and so like once he was like just doing all the right decisions and all that stuff, like I was thrown off, and I caught on the second round, and I almost won the first match, but it was down to like one move. He went for a low, and I didn't block it, and it proceeded to combo, and I lost the match. I was so upset. I was like, motherfucker, this guy sandbagged me. And so like now, if ever I come to this situation where like maybe I want to warm up, or like someone wants to do casual and they happen to be in the bracket, like I don't know if I want to warm up with that person anymore, because I don't want them to, one, know the things that I did, my tendencies, and two, like I don't know if he's gonna just use their pocket character or what, just so they can download me, and then that'll be that. So like that was upsetting. The first match was pretty upsetting because I was down to the wire, and I almost won, and then it just came down to one low that I didn't block, and that was that. And then the second match, same thing. Not same thing. Like I kind of got beat down. I pretty much got beat down. They were using Asuka, and again it came down to a decision where like I lost the first set. I was like, okay, I gotta make my adjustments. I was getting better at anticipating what this person was doing, and again down to the last move of or at least surviving for the second set was they got me on a low and I didn't block it, and that was that, and that was my Tekken run, and I was so disappointed because I feel like I did some work for this and it just wasn't in the cards for me this year. So I mean, this year leading into next year's Evo, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more work. So I'm hoping to be much better where I'm at now. And then like, I mean, I'm not bad per se, but I'm definitely not at the place where like the Tech City Tekken guys are at, and DJ Norb, right, and Dark and all the Madhouse guys. I'm not winning, Madhouse tournaments in Tekken. So like, there's a plateau that I'm facing, and there's a next level of players that I've yet to reach. So like, hopefully by next year's Evo that I can either get to that or surpass that. So definitely a lot more work for me there for Tekken 8. And I ended with Tekken 8, so my performance so far with the other games, like it was like, not bad. I did what I could, and I can't be mad about that. But with Tekken, I was really upset with how I performed as a player. I'm like, man, because those matches, they were winnable, but yet I didn't make the right decision on like a situation, and yeah, they got me, and I can't be upset at them that I didn't make the right call. But like, I mean, the first match was like, I was upset, like I played this person and they basically downloaded me and sandbagged at the same time, and then yeah, it came down to the last decision and they won the match. So yeah, more upset about Tekken than I am like Street Fighter. And so let me go out of here and show you my last placing for Street Fighter. So yeah, Tekken, I got 3073rd out of 4600, 4651. So that was upsetting. And then Street Fighter, I didn't do too bad. I was so close to making it out in pools. I can tell you that like the nerves were kicking in right then and there. And like right before my first match, so I was like, I was getting a little shaky. I was playing like spaghetti for a minute until like I was starting to calm down. But yeah, like I had a seed, and then I was able to play I was starting to play at the second round, and then I needed to win 3 matches to move on to day 2. And I was so close. I was so close to getting out of pools this year. But unfortunately, I lost to. So first round or second round, basically, I played a Ken, and I won that in the last round. It came down to the last round. Second round, I feel like that was a cinch. That was easy, and I got that one easy. And then the next 2 were like my way to get to day 2. My first match was the match that took me to losers was a Zangief. I'm like, okay, I feel confident about that match. I played a bunch of Zangiefs back at home, and I mean, really, they're not. I haven't been able to get a loss from them, but I can tell with this Geef player and with my decisions that I made, there's a next level Zangief that I have yet to beat. So, and I'm thinking about Genesis too, because I faced a bunch of Zangiefs and I was able to take them out. So I'm like, I felt confident about my match, but when this Geef played me and like we were playing the match, I was doing what I can. I was starting to get into the corner. I was like, okay, no worries. I'm not scared about the corner than other people would. They were just making the right decisions, pressing the right buttons, and keeping me in the corner, SBD range, right, level 3. And yeah, I lost there. I think 0-2, really. I don't think it was down to the wire. I was like, damn, okay, there's a next level of Geef players that I've yet to conquer, basically, in my matchup as Guile, that I was like, okay, there's a next level to this Geef play that I need to attack, and figure out how do I deal with it on that next level. So I was like, okay, down to losers again. One more match away to get to day 2, and then I play this player who was a Manon. I was like, oh, there's a Manon. Okay, that's weird because everybody kind of got off the Manon train, and I was like, okay. I mean, they have to be some sort of specialist. For one, going through the pools like I am, and as Manon, and they have to be good, and two, like, to be like a specialist of like still sticking with the character. When I'm just noticing that everybody that was a Manon main, they're not a Manon main anymore. There are other mains now. There are Lukes, there are Akumas, there's whatever, any other character other than Manon. I was like, okay, I'll do what I can again. This Manon player was amazing. He got incredible reads on me. I was trying to not spam, because I know I have a tendency to spam my crouching medium kick. But even when I was more reserved on it, he was catching me on whiff punishes and got his medals and got his super and all that stuff. So it was a very, very tough battle there to fight him that level of Manon. And I kind of wonder I wonder what their placement is when I think about it. Let me see. Yeah, so the Geef player from Puerto Rico. Oh, wow, okay. Got 257th. I'm okay. 257th, and then the other player, they got 513th. So they were in the hundreds, and I was in the. So my placing was like 1,025th. Is that a huge improvement from last year? Because last year I think I was around the halfway number of participants. Now here I'm like, 1,025th out of 5,279 players. So this run was the first, I guess I would say, downfall, really, because King of Fighters was first, and then Street Fighter, and then Tekken. But when I was not able to get to day 2 pools, I was like, damn. I was hard on myself. I was like, damn. I thought I got to a level where I was able to get out of pools, but no, I'm still at the cusp of breaking out of that, and it's kind of showing in my records, right? So all the locals, King's Cup, and any high number entry of tournament, I'm at the cusp of getting top 16. Very, very rarely that I'm able to get to like top 8. So as of this year, So I'm at the cusp right there. So I'm hitting a plateau. I'm hitting a ceiling right now, and so I'm hoping the rest of this year, with all the locals and sessions right now, that I can break through that ceiling and get a top 16 legit and get a top 8, and I mean, who knows if I'm able to win one, that'd be amazing. So I've had so far this year, I've had like high placement in other areas that is not the strongholds, like San Jose, which like Guildhouse and YouthNet, and San Francisco with King's Cup, and OTG. So I've had high placement before, like third place type, but that was in like inland, like Livermore, or with T Sports, those places. So I'm thinking with how I performed for this year's Evo, I'm kind of considering doing the tournament tour for next year. So yeah, I'm considering doing a tournament tour for next year, and they did announce Evo LA, which I'm assuming is they did say there's going to be an award show, but we don't know if that's going to be like a smaller size tournament or just an award show. So Evo LA is quite a possibility, but I'm thinking about the other known tournaments, like Texas Showdown might be a possibility. I may be considering Combo Breaker More so, I'm more like I want to go to that CEO, especially. I definitely wanted to go to that, and then back to Evo for next year, which I believe is going to be in August. So let me see. Hey, what's up, Dakota, man? How's it going? Are you back home or? Yeah, are you back home or are you still still out there in Vegas? I'm just talking about my results, how I felt, how I feel currently with my performance over at Evo. Um, and it is definitely a huge improvement from last year, but I am more disappointed where I got stopped, basically. So that's just me, you know. As a competitor, I definitely want to place high, and you know, if there's a chance to win, I definitely want to win, right? So before the first year, it was more like, oh, I'm happy to compete and get a win now. Now I'm like, I want to win. I want to get like top placing, you know. So like that's where my mindset is at, and that's where I'm feeling and thinking. So that's what I'm thinking about right now. In terms of like my performance, I definitely I'm considering like doing a tournament tour for next year. Maybe Texas, more likely Combo Breaker. Definitely want to go to CEO, then back to Evo, and then whatever else is like before those tournaments and afterwards too. So I'm kind of on a mission to my next goal of like just getting out of day one pools and just go from there. So that's me. That's where I'm at right now with how my performance is for Evo. Um, Overall, I'm proud of my performance, but you know, it gave me a bitter taste at the end with my losses because, like, yeah, definitely winnable, and I don't know what just happened.